This is KCTV English News. I'm Nick Brontes. The province of Jeju is currently split into two administrative cities, but a new proposal would boost that to 4 cities, the mayors of which would be elected rather than appointed as they are now. The provincial government says the Administrative Reorganization Committee has accepted a reorganization recommendation that was submitted in June 2017. Local officials will submit a related motion to revise the Jeju special law during next month's extraordinary session. A motion to make specific changes to the island cities will be submitted later, because it could be accomplished by revising the original ordinance, assuming it passes. Governor Won Hee-ryong says he supports letting local voters decide these issues because they would have a major impact on area residents. In related news, an association of local residents has announced its opposition to the governor's plan to directly elect mayors and make other changes to the province's administrative structure. It says the proposed changes would be no different from the current appointment system if the position of mayor was not considered a legal entity. The Jeju Green Party also came out against the proposal. It argues the province should revoke it and instead work with area residents, the provincial council, and civic groups to come up with an alternative. Jeju's employment rate is not getting any better. The Jeju branch of the Honam Regional Statistics Office says the local employment rate was 68.3% last month. That's 7 points higher than the national rate, but it's 1.9% below where it stood a year earlier. Meanwhile, the local unemployment rate was up 0.9% over the same period to 2.7%. Researchers blame the slowdown on the anemic local construction sector. The provincial government will combine its management of water for agricultural purposes with that of water for residential use. Officials said Wednesday during the final meeting on water management that they would solve water shortage problems through an integrated management plan. The same quality standard will be applied to both types of water. That will allow excess supplies of residential water to be used for farming purposes. Officials say this will also prevent the sprawling development of underground wells. Authorities plan to finalize the plan by the end of the year, after listening to the opinions and concerns of area residents. Healthcare products based on natural ingredients from Jeju can now be bought through a popular Chinese e-commerce platform. The Jeju Tourism Organization says it has both registered the trademark of local healthcare product brand J-Detox with Xiaohongshu and opened a shopping mall on the platform. 35 local brands, including beauty and health food products, are listed for sale through the mall, and another 5 that have finished the registration process will soon be put up for sale there as well. Beijing effectively banned group tours to Korea because Seoul deployed the THAAD anti-missile system. But more and more Chinese are coming to the island on their own, not as part of a big group. And now, a growing number of unregistered travel agencies sprouting up to accommodate them. Mike Balfour reports.
A Chinese social media webpage specializes in travel services. When the words Jeju Island are put into the search box, there are about 800 tour listings. Information on tour programs and fees of vehicles also appear. As more and more individual tourists are using social media to choose tour programs, crimes using online services are growing. The Jeju Provincial Police Agency caught 65 offenders this year. So far, 22 unregistered travel agencies and 17 unregistered transportation businesses have been counted. That's 3 times more compared with the year of 2016 before Seoul deployed the THAAD anti-missile system. Most of the unregistered travel agencies advertise their tour programs through social media and are Chinese operations. The transportation businesses also use vehicles that are not registered for commercial purposes. The illegal businesses avoid prosecution by pretending the operators and clients are families or friends.
친척이다 이렇게 해서 그전에 이렇게 좀 많이 빠져나갔던 부분들이 있고 저희가 계속 단속을 하다 보면 범죄도 점점 진흥화되기 때문에 좀 더 다른 변종의 형태로 될까봐 상당히 우려되는 부분이 있습니다.
The Jeju Provincial Police Agency has prosecuted the 65 offenders and notified their offenses to relevant administrative organizations. It is planning to beef up the crackdown on illegal travel business. Mike Balfour, KCTV.
Pick fruit, ride horses, feed farm animals, and more at QAD Natural Park's Camellia Festival, which is running through the end of January. Hallin Park is exhibiting over 10,000 flowers in its annual Chrysanthemum Festival. Korean and international movies are being screened for free at 3 p.m. Tuesday through Sunday at the Jeju Movie Culture and Arts Center in Tapdo. There's a 60% chance of showers later on Friday. For the details, here's your forecast. The morning low in Jeju City will be 13 and the afternoon high 17 degrees. Exactly the same temperatures are expected down south in Seogwipo. In Seongsan, the low before lunch will be 13 and the high later on, again, 17 degrees. Similar temperatures are expected across the island in Gosan. And the morning low at higher elevations like Songpanak will be 8. In the afternoon high, 11 degrees. Taking a look at the marine forecast, winds will be out of the east and southeast at 7 to 13 meters per second, and seas will be between 1 and 2.5 meters. And here's what's in store for us over the next few days. That brings us to the end of today's broadcast. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope you'll join me tomorrow at the same time. Don't forget to visit us online at eng.kctvjeju.com. 시청자 여러분, 고맙습니다.